You want to go from point A, that's my main base that I built here. Let's say you want to travel very far to point B. It's a mesa biome over 11 kilometers away. I'm going to show you all the tools and what you need to do to get that far in Minecraft. Hi, my name is 13, and if you enjoy this content, please leave a like and subscribe. It really helps out. Let's jump to it. The first step you need to take is open up your browser and navigate to mineatlas.com. It's a free website where you can put in your seed or upload your world. So you upload your world from here, or you can put your seed below, and that way it'll load up a map without the actual structures, but of your whole seed and your whole terrain. So this is my map that I have here, and using this site you can really plan out where you need to go. It has different options like show likely villages or slime chunks or witch's hut, even ocean monuments. They can help you find it. If you click on one of those objects, it actually shows you the exact location of it. And what's cool is once you have uploaded your world or put in your seed, you can also see your seed right here on the right. And you can generate a permalink that you can save as a bookmark in your browser, and it'll always take you to your specific map of the world. This is my map, and right here is the spawn and where I actually have my main base. And I want to go over here in the mesa biome because I don't have any mesa near me. And the way I thought about it is that I'll dig a tunnel through the nether straight down from my base along this line, and then take a right on the map towards the mesa itself. That will make it easier to follow the coordinates rather than going on a diagonal line, even if I do have to travel a bit further in order to achieve this. Now I know it's hard to calculate the exact coordinates on where to make your portal exit exactly where you want, so I recommend you another really cool site on mavenspawns.com/games/minecraft. What this site does, it allows you to put overworld coordinates and show you the equivalent of nether coordinates, or the reverse. You put in your nether coordinates and it will show you the overworld ones. I have here a notepad with my coordinates of my home base, 280 to 173, and it'll tell me exactly what's corresponding in the nether to that. So it's 35 to 22, I believe. What I need to do next is put the coordinates of where I want to go in the overworld. Like I saw, this is the coordinates of the mesa biome, and it'll tell me where I need to go in the nether, and then create a nether portal to exit roughly at those coordinates in the overworld. What I actually did, I put even a waypoint in between so I can make that L shape I showed you on the map, and you can do the same yourself. Or you can try to go directly from point A right here to point B right here using the website. So now let's take a look in the game, see how that looks. I have my mule here, Mr. Truck, very helpful. That will take me to the nether portal. This world is a survival realms world that I'm building with my girlfriend. We can see the coordinates of this base right here on the left. And I really wanted to find a mesa biome in order to get terracotta. I can build with it, I can cook it, and it gives you that glazed terracotta that looks really cool with the patterns on it. And using this method allowed me to reach the mesa biome and get those building materials. We can see now the coordinates of my portal in the base, and then we're gonna jump right through it, and it's gonna be wobbly. And we arrive in the nether, and we can check the coordinates from which this portal is starting. The ones that should be shown on the website, we can see that it will correspond roughly. It does have a small error. What I did here is I put a little pen where I keep horses and mules, because what this allows me is to travel faster, as well as mules have chests they can carry items, so you can travel with more items from one location to another. Let's say you're farming where you're going and you need to bring it over. This is the coordinates, so I'm going on a certain coordinate line this way, and I keep the torches to the right to show me that I am going forward. And I try to make the most out of this tunnel. I put exits in certain places so I can actually explore more of the overworld by traveling in this tunnel. So it's not just for the final destination that you intend, you can actually put different nether portals along the way, and that will help you reach different places. Ahead of us, we're gonna reach the point where I have to turn left as seen on the map, and I put another exit as well. So I turn left, and then I'm going towards the mesa directly forward. The tunnel you can build towards the ceiling. I think that's the most efficient way. And just cover 2 by 3 tunnels so that your mule can pass through it. Be careful at certain places because it might be over a ledge or something dangerous that hovers over lava. So you need to be careful while you're building the tunnel. And we reached the destination point. I built another location here to put my mule. I have to close both fence gates and we can go through the portal, see where we end up. I was very surprised on how accurate the tool is. It actually placed me right where I wanted, and I put the coordinates right here on the left to see, very close to where I put my mouse on the map right there. And I made a little base here. I have a little pen with a sheep and 2 rabbits for now. And it's really close to the jungle. I wanted access to jungle wood as well as all the materials that I can get from the mesa. I made a little shelter here, mostly storage, ender chests and beds, and I started kind of strip mining this area to get a lot of terracotta for my build. There's no excuse, but I didn't put a lot of effort into this house. It's just a house to store things. This is actually like a natural cave in the mesa biome, and I just kind of extended the house in it and light it up, and I can exit to this place. I really like to mine here because it is pretty straight and I can just mine the whole hillside, and I get different colors of terracotta, which I thought is really cool. And you can cook them. You can get the glazed terracotta that you can make the really awesome patterns on the floor or ceiling. You can make like a rug or something like that, and that really worked. I used it to decorate my castle, and I used it for a couple of builds and houses that I made. And if you don't know, the Mesa biome actually has a lot of exposed abandoned mine shafts in this hillside, so they're easy to find, although they're kind of smaller than the usual ones that you find on the ground. Another big thing I wanted from this location is jungle wood and certain jungle plants from here. So I can plant my own saplings and just grow them back home. That's cool. I didn't need to farm it here all the time. And after I'm done farming, I have a little house here with an ender chest. I can put them in the ender chest and pick them at home, or just put them in the mule. I can sleep here, and it's a little safe place. Obviously not a lot of effort in the builds that I put here, but I think the main point is to get in here, get the resources that you need, and bring them back to your main base. And on your way back, you can have a little fun poking around with the pigmen and then running in your tunnel. They will spawn in your tunnel, but since you're on a horse or a mule, it's gonna be a lot harder for them to find you. And the further you get from them, they're gonna lose aggro, so you're in no real danger in that sense. And you can use a horse to get to these tunnels. I think there's some horses that are definitely faster than mules. I personally like the mule because of the carrying capacity. I can have an ender chest and I can have whatever the mule is carrying, and alone I can carry a lot of items at once. Oh, and be careful when you're making your stairway to go down if you make a tunnel above, because you need to leave a little extra headroom or you will bang your head on the top and get damaged that way. The tunnel itself doesn't need to be anything very fancy, just make sure it's covered. I think I mentioned that. I just went up in the roof right here, so I actually spawned pretty high, close to the ceiling of the nether, and I just made a little stairway and covered it up that goes into the ceiling. So most of the times I was actually dealing in the ceiling part. Be careful, there are lava pockets in there for sure. I found quite a couple, as well as the fact that sometimes the floor ends and you have to put cobblestone and build a bridge over it. Now let's return to the surface and see exactly how I used that terracotta that I got. And for those who are not very familiar with my world, I build my world with my girlfriend Vixen MC. It's a survival realms world. We've been building it for around 5 months now. It's day 2200 plus in the game. It was survival from the beginning, so no commands or no creative is used. I've expanded quite a bit, got a lot of animals and whatnot, and automatic farms going, and I don't know, I'm really proud of it. And this is the Noseman Trade Center. This is where I put the trade materials I use with my village that's in front here, and also where I store my emeralds. And I integrated terracotta into the build. I thought that it's really cool. So maybe let's take a look inside. Oh yeah, and I also have mules in here so I can carry the materials from the farms back and forth. So let's put Mr. Truck here, and getting inside, we see it kind of looks like an inn bar type thing. It also has a fireplace and beds to sleep in. and some details in terms of carpets. I actually have a book there that I write what I trade. Oh, I think someone trolled me here. They flipped the item frames, but I'll fix that. And that's the emeralds we got. Yeah, no, this is my OCD is tingling right now. I gotta fix this. Ah, darn it. Anywho, the main reason I actually wanted to get the terracotta is to put something like a carpet or a decoration, whatever you want to call it, inside my main castle here. And I really went that far to get it. I think it looks cool. You can leave a comment, tell me what you think. Let me give you a bit of a better view. So it's kind of like a carpet. I wanted to fill in this blank space in the middle of the castle so it looks a bit more detailed. It doesn't look that empty. And underneath this carpet, it actually has lanterns with a redstone block underneath, and that way it creates light. And I avoid putting torches because I know, there's torches everywhere. I've also considered putting terracotta in this desert theme village that I'm building, and this is one of the first buildings, like a trade center as well. Oh no, oh no, get away, get away, get away. Oh no, we don't want any of that. Let's get to that tower over there. It's a bit more safe. Alright, good. I built another house to the left there that has the yellow terracotta. I think it really looks good with the desert theme. I like it. Well, that's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it and you found it useful. Maybe now it's easier to get where you want in Minecraft using this Nether tunnel system. Check out my other videos if you want more content about my survival world, or if you want to catch me live, there's a link in the description to my Twitch channel where I stream Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday, and you'll find a little schedule there. Till then, drive your mules safe and keep being awesome.